Hey guys, Yarrielle here. Today I'm going to be doing another Crimes 2.0 video based off of some questions I got in the comments. First, I have a confession to make. I have never done arson. Not very much arson anyway. I know when I got to the level where I was supposed to do arson, I was told to spam arson. Well, I got burned and went to the hospital a couple times, with the jail a couple times, and I thought, this isn't worth it. And then the old achievements, what could you get before arson? Well, there was the auto theft crimes, and I was just insane with the auto theft crimes. I was at, I don't remember how many, like however many you could get total, like over 9,000. I was at 75% of the way there, something like that. Or like I was almost to the very last tier when Crimes 2.0 came out, and I fought it for a while. But then finally, I thought, whatever, more variety, and I don't want to go grind arson anyway. So one of the questions that I got asked was, on Crimes 2.0, do I have to start at the very beginning when I switch over? And my answer is, that is personal preference. My other answer is, no, it's not. Let me explain. I'm going by my memory. And my memory, as you know, one, there is no script. I'm not a scripter. I don't script these things. I don't have notes. I don't have anything written down. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm crapping words out of my mouth. It's what I do. That said, the very first crime that was released in Crimes 2.0, the beginning crime, the crime that is meant for the people with the lowest NNB, the people just starting out in Torn, was the search for cash. We kind of covered that in another video. It only takes the 2 nerve, and you search the different ways, and I already talked about what this stuff means in a different video, so go there if you want to know that. But these 3 crimes up here, one of them, I believe this one, because it's got the 2 stars, got me the metal detector. The metal detector got me the cemetery key. There's nothing special here. Without the metal detector, you can't get the cemetery key. Without the cemetery key, you can't get certain special things here. I think there was something in the cemetery that I used for later. I'm not sure. I don't remember. So do you have to start at the beginning? Yes, I mean enough to get this stuff. If you're starting out with high NNB, I suppose you could start out searching the junkyard. You could ignore the trash and the subway. You could start with the junkyard till you get dinky dink here, and then you can search the beach, you get dinky dink here, and then you can completely ignore searching the fountain. What I did was I did all of these until I had a crime skill of 100. I got all of this stuff. They were all incidental. My NNB is, I think, 55 right now. It was 50 when Crimes 2.0 came out, I think. Like, it doesn't tell you. I wish it did. So that's what you have to do, what you absolutely have to do. I'm not talking about noobs who just joined Torn. Noobs who just joined Torn, you probably ain't ready to move on until you get at least 100 and search for cash. The question was about if you're already up to arsons in Crimes 1.0 or whatever it is, the original recipe crimes, do you have to start at the beginning? And my answer is yes, there was a merit to get 100. And if you're a merit hunter like I am, you wanted that anyway. So step 2, and again, I already started out high enough to do all the crimes that were released, I think, to this, at least through shoplifting. I do shoplifting now. So then, as a person who isn't a noob, who doesn't rely on the low NNB crimes, let's talk about counterfeiting. Counterfeiting is not a good way to make money. It would be for a noob. It's not a good way to make money if you're flying to Argentina and bringing back plushies and stuff like that. But I did do this long enough to, 1, get my 100, and to 2, get to be able to open a store. There were no special star events here that I know of, and I don't do CDs anymore. It's not worth the nerve. You come in, you fill all these up, and you're burning CDs, and you've used all your nerve. And as you can see, my nerve is sitting at 75 right now. So even though my NNB is only 55, I've got 75 nerve to work with every few hours. I think there was a merit for collecting $1,000 or $1 million or something. I don't remember. Okay, so To copy DVDs, you need a personal computer, a laptop, or a gold laptop. I don't even know what that is. You got to have level 50 to make your online store, and you have to have completed the class, the web design and development. If you have finished your education a long time ago and you cannot do a store, go back and check your education, because that's where it's at. They added a new class that you have to do. But anyway, that was all I got from this. And as you can see, I still have 14 freaking thousand DVDs loaded up in here, and I don't think there's a way to unload them, so I think they live there forever. Now, graffiti. Isn't graffiti pretty? Or you can paint a town with your name, literally. So we're talking about, again, if you're a noob, like a brand new spanking shiny butt cheeks noob, you're gonna go through these anyway. But if you're a player who's been playing a while, who has a higher NNB, what do you have to do here? Well, first, there is the merit for getting 100. 2, this had a special outcome. I don't remember what it was. It was, I just blew through these. This had a special outcome, and at some point, so you can't, I'm trying to gesture with my hand here. I forgot I don't have a camera right now. So at some point, these 3 were not unlocked. Maybe this one too, but definitely these 3. So I did a bunch here until I got my reputation to 500. And you lose reputation, by the way, because I had over 500 reputation in these too, and it does go down slowly over time. This one didn't. This stays at 517 like forever and ever. But these 2 go down. I don't know why. But anyway, I did this to 500. I did this to 500. I did this to 500. And I did, I think, this to 500. And then as I was getting this to 500, all of a sudden it unlocked joining a gang. It throws you in a random gang. I don't think they call it a gang. Like, they're way too PC for that. But it's like they throw you in a random gang. And I don't even know what gang I'm in. I don't see it up there. But you then get access to these. I was working my way up to 500 in every area. Mark my words, there is no merit. Confirmed by Rev in my faction. Thanks, buddy. There is no merit. He got there first, and he got 500 in all of these, and there was no merit. As far as, do you have to do this one, graffiti? No. As far as I'm aware, you can skip it if you have the high NNB. And you can go right to your shoplifting. You don't really need it. And again, not talking about noobs, talking about somebody who's got a high NNB. We're into the shoplifting. Shoplifting is where I'm at. Shoplifting is pretty cool. First of all, my NNB is high enough that I can do all of these. I assume that when you have a lower NNB that maybe you can do this one and this one all the time and then have a lower chance. But I can do them all. These, the checkpoint is broken, gives you a higher probability. Again, the star means you can get a special outcome. This is why the price of clothing tanked. Tank topped. See, I got a pencil skirt. Those used to be worth $1 gajillion. And the sunglasses. I like this one because I get guns. And it's pretty cool. Now, there is a merit. See the red bar? I should explain this one. Ooh, I got a special. I got a Desert Eagle. So see this? This is my notoriety bar. And you might be thinking, ooh, notoriety. It's like the graffiti, I'm famous. Wrong answer. It's the opposite of that. When your notoriety is high, it means that they recognize you now. They see you coming, and they're like, hey, isn't that chick who was in here? Like, and every time she's in here, like, guns walk out the door. Let's record her. Okay, that's what that is. So these are, you want these to be green. Never seen 2 green still. It's been like 3 months since my last one. And I said I'd keep watching. I've never seen both green and one at the same time. The next crime is pickpocketing, and that's going to be its own video because I haven't even looked at pickpocketing yet. I haven't done anything except just see it that much. But that released. And then, okay, here's card skimming. I already covered card skimming. And as you can see, I don't do the card skimming, except it looks like I have details. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I have money. Yay. Because you lose your skimmers. If you leave them on there, you have to come back. You have to recover your skimmer later to get your details, and then you sell your details. If you leave your card skimmer and spy camera, though, somebody finds it and you can lose one or both of them. You can have 20 concurrent active skimmers. And if you have the item duct tape, that helps. And I don't believe there are any unique outcomes. I don't see no stars. But this was card skimming. Did I do it? I did not even do it to 100 because I went back to shoplifting. So when I'm done with shoplifting and I get my 100 here, see, I'm 66 right now. When I get that, I'll move on to this card skimming because I know I have the level for it. And I'll do a special video on this when I do it for the first time and figure it out. And then after card skimming, as you can see, I did one. I did one, two. I did two. I did two of these burglaries just to see what they were at. I have the level for them, but I will do a video on those later. And then we've got Hustling, the newest crime release, which I have not touched. I haven't done anything with it. I'll do a special video on that. I don't know if I have the NNB for it or not. Okay, and then to cover just one more question, because these always get longer than I think they're gonna. Is it worth switching over? Should I switch over? If I'm still in Crimes Original Recipe, should I move over to Crimes Extra Crispy? I think you should, because Crimes 1.0 was boring and it was super non-visual, and I am a very, very visual person. You might say I'm non-textual. I'm quite visual, and I like the pretty moving pictures and the sliding bar. I like to be able to see my progress. Number one complaint about NNB is that you can't see how close you are to the next level. And when you get to the next level, you can't, it doesn't even say like, wow, bells and whistles, Yarrielle, you made it to the next NNB level, congratulations. It's like you're doing crimes and all of a sudden one day you're like, hey, I've been 55. How long have I been 55? I don't even know how long I've been 55. Hey, honey, I'm 55. That's nice, dear. You talking about that stupid game again? Yes, I am talking about that stupid game again. I had 55 NNB. Congratulations. Would you help me with the dishes now? Yeah, sure, honey. Here I come. Torn is it my whole entire life that it's open on my computer all day, every day? No, that's not. But I digress. That was everything I had to say about Crimes 2.0 today. If you have more questions, I love the interactions. I love it. I love it when you hit the like button. I love it when you hit the subscribe button. I love it when you comment. And I love it when you give me ideas of torn videos to make. Because as I said before, I love to make torn videos. But as I am a big old noobalicious person, I have trouble coming up with ideas for torn videos that I am knowledgeable on. But more Crimes 2.0 videos coming out soon. I've got a special Christmas one coming out that I've got some plans on if I don't forget to do it. I already told you to hit subscribe, right? Hit subscribe and stuff. I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.